Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and I love crafting, shopping, decor and makeovers. Thanks for tuning in. We're still in that period of time where it's still the holidays and it's still festive, although Christmas is over and we're into the new year. And I just love this time of year because for me, I don't have anything particular to do. So it just gives me so much chance to do loads of crafting. And I even enjoy making my Christmas cards for next year. In this lovely festive feeling that I have. So I will be sharing with you soon some of my Christmas card ideas and some of the things that I've been up to. But today I wanted to share with you all the crafting that I've done around the house for this Christmas period. I do think that it's quite important to personalise your home decor any way you can, really, as simply or as complicated as you wish. But if you make something or take something that exists and enhance it or change it, then you're personalising your own decor and no one else has got one. So that really appeals to me. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I have done. This was an easy one. I bought this lovely picture from the range for autumn and what I decided to do was turn it into a winter picture because I do feel that the winter season is a lot longer than autumn. So all I've done is just got some white acrylic paint and dabbed it into the trees and onto the ground, and I think that looks great now. So that is my winter picture that will take me probably all the way through to March because we still had snow last year in March. So I'm very happy with that little makeover. Whilst I had the paintbrushes out, I did this little gingerbread house for my coffee station, and then I got one of my many Nordic houses that I got from Hobbycraft and decided to paint it. So I've turned it into sort of an alpine lodge, which I think just gives it a bit of different interest. And I popped that in the kitchen on the cooker, creating a sort of nice little candlelit area. So I had a little tea light in it and another candle next to it, a bit of Christmas greenery. And that looked lovely there. And I probably could do, I've got lots of houses, could paint them all sorts of different colours. So that's a future idea. Staying in the kitchen, just personalised this sign with some Christmas berries and some Christmas jute to hang it up. Then I created a lovely little utensil area using lots of homemade things that I had. So I had this lovely spatula. I just painted it white, wrapped it with ribbon, and then I had a lovely another spoon that I painted red, drew a snowflake on it and wrote joy, and then the rolling pin, mini rolling pin, I painted that as well and stuck the words merry on it. And I thought, well, let's put them all together in a fantastically Christmassy Santa Claus jug that I got in the sale last year. I just put a normal one in as well so I can actually use that one because all the other ones are for show. And then I thought I'd put a bit of winter greenery in there as well, and I've absolutely loved having that in the kitchen for Christmas. Also there in the background is a little chopping board that I personalised for Christmas. Quick makeover on the windowsill. I just painted those trees white, and I will keep those out, I think, for winter because those can definitely last through the winter season. I am quite a fan of a wreath, and I've got lots of wreaths around the house. So this is a pom-pom wreath, which I coupled up with a woolen and feather wreath, tied the two together. Very happy with that. And then on the kitchen door, just fashioned a wreath using some green garland tinsel and some pine cones and some baubles for berries and a lovely little reindeer to go in the middle. So that was just a self-made wreath. Another pom-pom wreath that hung upstairs, another pom-pom wreath which went in the living room, and then I just got a little Christmas decoration and added that onto it. Then using some old wire from the garden, I fashioned another wreath, made a bow and put that to make some wall art in the living room. And then the final wreath was one that I went to a wreath making workshop, so that's a live wreath with fresh spruce on, which smells amazing, and some cinnamon sticks and oranges and pine cones. I did put some bells on it. I have actually kept it. It was part of my winter decor, but I have took the bells off. And actually at the top of the landing there is one tiny little wreath there as well, which is white feathers with a lovely silver bow. So I've got loads of wreaths that I've made, and again, like I've said before, they're personal. No one else has got one because I've made it. In the porch I had this joy sign that I made, I think it was last year or the year before. I always get that out. I'm very happy with that. Just a couple of letters, paper mache letters that I bought and painted, and another little wreath that I made, and then put it on a piece of wood that I painted white. So simple, but looks really good. And then another project was these skates that I bought off Vinted. So they're children's skates. Did a bit of polyfiller on them and washed the laces, relaced them back up, made a bow using some ribbon and a cable tie to keep it all together. So it's a nice, sturdy, lovely bow. Stuck that onto the skates, and then I put some Christmas trees, some berries, and some pine cones in the where you would put your feet, and stuck them out, and then tied them onto a ladder, and I had them in the porch on display. And then I changed them up for winter because I thought, well, I'll keep them out because skates are wintry. So I took the berries off and took out the Christmas trees and replaced them with pine cones and kept the ribbon on, and then took them off the ladder, and now I've just placed them on the table in the porch, and I think they look fantastic. I had another sign, my Christmas tree sign, that worked its way around the porch a few times. I made that again last year or the year before. I will put some videos at the end of this video so you can have a look back at some of the things that I've made previously. I kept my oak tree farm car out for winter, and I've just took out all the Christmassy and filled it with lovely evergreen and spruce. And I've put my Let It Snow now in the porch, and I've also got a white tree out and put some icicles in. I will show you some more detail when I do my winter home decor video. And then I had a sign another sign that I made. I am a fan of a sign, a farm fresh Christmas trees, and on the back of it, so as not to waste it, I do like to do double-sided signs. I did a Let It Snow, and I'm going to keep that out for winter decor as well in the porch. These pictures were kind of like a homemade thing. I bought the frames very cheaply from IKEA, got some of that lovely sticky back plastic in sort of a white beach effect, stuck that onto the backing cardboard, and then printed off these lovely winter scenes, created my own bespoke artwork. I did that in the downstairs powder room as well. So, you know, like I say, personalise, you can create your own work, your own artwork, and it just means nobody else has got exactly the same things as you in their house. Also in their living room, I created a bespoke garland with some twinkle lights and some Christmas jute and some bells, and I just hung those. Nice simple little idea on the mantelpiece. So once we broke up for Christmas, I could start my crafting in earnest. So I got these brush trees. I got a whole box of them from Poundland. Got this nice little piece of wood I found in the garage, and decided to stick them all on and make a lovely little sign. And then I'm in the craft room here having a look around at my Christmas decor on the windowsill, and then just showing you here my bookshelf that I got earlier in the year, but I've recently bought these plastic boxes to store everything in, which I think is nice. Keeps everything, and I can see where everything is. And then over here on my little table, I've got my lovely little reindeer and tree. And then my tree, I've put some bells in it to make it Christmassy. You can see some crafting things there, a Stay Cozy sign, a little wreath, and a robin sign. I've got my Christmas headbands there, ready at a moment's notice when I need to put them on and look festive. On my desk here, I've got this lovely, what do you get when you cross a snowman and a vampire? Frostbite. I made that myself. I've got this, I didn't actually make this, but I do love it. Little turkey in a cloche that I got from IKEA. Got my little candles, my lovely winter scented candles. I've got a nice bit of mulled cider there as well. I'm looking through this Christmas carols book because the Christmas tree plinth that I've made, I want to put some words on it. I was going to do all is calm, all is bright, but didn't have enough letters. So I've been looking through my carol book to try and pick out a phrase or a carol that I could use. And I've decided to settle on "See Amid the Winter's Snow." So I just take a lovely sip of my mulled cider, which I've put some apples in as well, which taste really nice, like apple pie. And then I'm going to stick those letters on there. Also, there's a Christmassy coaster I've just popped on to make my desk look festive. Got this little tub of bells there, which I can just grab and use in my crafting if I need to. And there's a little Nordic house. So I'm absolutely loving sitting here doing all my crafting. So there it is, "See Amid the Winter's Snow," which I thought was really nice. And that's just, again, elevated that sign up, made it a bit more special, personalised. Over here, I've got my little snowman. I made him last year, and he was in the living room, but I have given him a bit of a makeover. I've put some buttons on his tummy. I've given him a new nose, new eyes, and a new mouth. And I've fixed up his hat as well because it got a bit squashed in storage. There is a little jar that I've got a little plant in, and put a little Christmas tree on it to, again, personalise that. And then I've got a lovely little Christmas parcel picture there. So I've just took out my paint by numbers picture and replaced it for Christmas. So I shall put it back after Christmas is over. I've got this lovely nativity scene here with a little storybook behind it. Just on the edge of my shelf. And as I said, I've got my Christmas headbands should I need them. And then this was a little craft thing that I did last year, just painted it up. And here's a closer look at my signs and bits and pieces that I have. As I said, it's really cosy in the craft room, and I just love this time of year, crafting and making things, even if it is for next year's Christmas. So there's the finished sign. "See Amid the Winter Snow" with the trees on it. So that's another new piece that I have created this year. I hope you've enjoyed that overview of all my crafting pieces that I've made previously and then used in my decor for 2023. And then obviously you can see that I've started making and I have adapted things this year as well. So every year I kind of get everything out, look through it, change things, fix things. This is why preparing for Christmas takes such a long time. But as I said earlier, I do love this time of year, the actual holiday period where I can create new things. So I just made that lovely Christmas tree sign decor piece, and I've started making some Christmas cards and some other bits and pieces, because it's just this time of year. Although Christmas is finished, I'm still in the mood, and it's a great, lovely, calming, relaxing time to do it, rather than I do find it hard to make sort of Christmas cards in July or August, because that's what you have to do if you are going to make them, because you can't leave it till December, it's too late. So I do like to, I suppose, get a real good head start by starting now. So I've put Christmas away under the stairs and in my storage bins. Like I said, I have kept a few things out that I don't feel are too Christmassy, and I will be looking for some new things perhaps, and doing some winter florals and that sort of thing. I've made a little start, as I've said, and I will be sharing some winter decor with you soon, so please stay tuned for that. And of course I shall keep up with my crafting, and I'll hopefully share with you anything that I make. And as I say, I've got some great ideas for some Christmas cards and also some birthday cards as well. So stay tuned for all that crafting and decor. And I'm, a little bit later in the year, I will be going shopping for things, and I will be doing makeovers and resuming as normal. And of course, I will be getting in the dollhouse and doing a complete renovation for 2024. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't, please consider doing so. Give me a like, drop me a comment, because I do love to hear from you. So, until next week, take care. Bye-bye.